kind of a big event actually. My company is paying for me to stay in a hotel. They've like, I don't know, do you call it rented? They reserved this big, huge like building with all these different conference rooms in it for us to be spending the next 3 days. So right now it is 9:20 a.m. I've been driving for close to 2 hours and I have 1 hour left. So today is a half day. We're going to be starting off at, I think, 11:45. I mean, we're supposed to get there at 10:30 to register. Lunch is at 11, but I think the meeting like technically starts at 11:45. And we have something after dinner, so it's really like a whole day thing, but I'm calling it half day because it's sort of starting after lunch. Then tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we've got a whole day. It is full, and literally the events after dinner are going until 10 p.m. So I think I'm gonna be tired, but hopefully it'll be a really beneficial experience. And then Thursday we have another half day. I will be leaving after, well, I was gonna say after lunch, but actually they're not providing lunch, so before lunch. So I'm guessing they did that on purpose so they don't have to provide it. But anyway, so I'll probably get home around like 2:30 to 3 p.m. on Thursday. I packed a suitcase and I'm really just interested to see what happens because they call this the summer meeting. Oh, I see the camera moved a little bit. Let me move that back. Anyway, they call this the summer meeting, and I went to the summer meeting last year, but it was totally different because, well, for one thing, I live in Pennsylvania, right? I work in Pennsylvania, but the Pennsylvania summer meeting was on my break, you know, when I'm not working and I'm not paid, because I'm only hired for 46 weeks out of the year, or maybe it's 44, whatever. I don't work 8 weeks in the year, so whatever 52 minus 8 is. And then because of that, I ended up going to the New York, New Jersey combined summer meeting, and that one was nice, and it was really nice to get to meet the other dietitians that I check in with every month along with my boss. But it was pretty small, and you know, it was drivable. It was 1 day long. There were no like hotels or like dinners, parties afterwards. So this is gonna be a completely, stay in the second or third lane from left. Sorry, that was my directions. This is gonna be a completely different and new experience, and I'm ready for it. I don't know if it's gonna be that interesting because I feel like a lot of the stuff that ends up getting presented on in these meetings doesn't really apply to me, but it's still nice to be there. I think the main thing that I'm looking forward to is talking to the other dietitians in person, especially about more of like our personal lives and maybe kind of in general, like how is the job going, or you know, career in general, because that's stuff that we don't get to do on our monthly call since, you know, our boss is there and it has to be strictly professional and like, what are you currently working on in your position kind of thing. Plus, it's not just gonna be me and the 2 dietitians from New York and New Jersey. We're also getting dietitians, I believe, from another region. So basically, like, we're part of what's called the Mid-Atlantic region. The Eastern region is a different region in our company. I think there's going to be some other dietitians. We do have a dietitian meeting, which will be nice because there's some stuff that we need to talk about with regards to food allergies. I'm really looking forward to that, and then I think it just could be a good networking experience, you know, putting faces to the names. I'm going to vlog as much as I can, but I do want to be respectful of people's privacy, and you know, I can't really vlog like in my meetings because, you know, the company doesn't want me doing that, but I'll definitely try to vlog maybe what the rooms look like or my hotel room. I'll do my best with capturing footage so you can see what this whole experience is all about. I don't even know because I've never been. All right, I'm gonna sign off until I get to the hotel. All right, I'm in my hotel room. It is like 9:30 p.m. I'm about to go to bed, actually. I need to get ready for bed. I didn't really vlog much today. I was pretty much just in conference rooms the whole day, listening to people lecture. And none of it was applicable to me. So I was absolutely bored out of my mind. And then for dinner, and then right after dinner, it was a part of dinner, we had an award ceremony. But there was no category for dietitians, so there wasn't even a possibility that I could even be nominated or any of my fellow dietitians could be nominated. So people were winning, and pretty much I knew almost nobody because these are people in other states, other regions, people that I've never met before, you know, because there's a lot of us like scattered around the states. So I hate to be a complainer, but yeah, it wasn't really a great experience. I will say me and the other dietitians in the Mid-Atlantic region, we got a chance to chat at dinner. We had a dietitian meeting for an hour today with us and other dietitians, so that was nice. And also we met these two RDs-to-be at dinner, and we had some really nice conversation with them. So I really enjoyed that as well. But I am exhausted. I want to give you a hotel tour. I also got a little like gift bag when I checked in that I'd like to do a little haul with, but I'm just so exhausted. So I'm gonna go to bed, and maybe tomorrow morning I will show you around the room and show you what I got in my gift bag. Good morning, everyone. It is like a few minutes from 7, which is when breakfast starts, so I gotta get out of here. But before I do, I wanted to show you my hotel room. So this is the view right when you get in the front door. To the left, we have the bathroom. Got this really nice big mirror, this shower with the bench, which I will not sit on because it's probably not sanitary, but a nice thought. Then we've got the bathroom, toilet area. Come back out, we've got this really huge full-length mirror, which is nice. I don't even have a full-length mirror in my apartment, so the only time I can really see myself full-length. Come in, we've got a TV, which I went on and they don't have any channels. It's literally just like, oh, look at the apartment amenities, and if you want to buy a movie, you can. But this dresser, there is a fridge, so that's nice. Then over here we've got a desk. See, I've got my badge over here. Then we've got this huge window, and there's actually a really nice view out here. Lots of water, you can see. Oh, and the sun looks yellow. That's good. Earlier it was like orangey red. So that's the view. Then we've got a seating area. This is an interesting table. It's like there's glass here, and then I don't know, some weird like wiry kind of like material. Like, it almost looks like a car shade, and then they put like globs of like glitter glue on it. But I don't know, it's kind of cool. And then of course the bed area, and the main thing I wanted to point out here, because you know everyone's saying like that their rooms are really great, and so I don't know if people just aren't paying as close of attention as I am, but like my bedding has tons of holes in it, so not super impressed with that. I'm also really confused by this picture above the bed. It looks like it might be like a naked person, but I can't totally tell. And then lastly, another mirror. It is now time to go to the bathroom, finish packing my bag with snacks, because we know how I get when I'm hungry, and go off to breakfast and the rest of my day. Y'all, I was just about to leave. I took my bananas out of the fridge because I wanted to bring one today, and they're totally frozen. So, It is 5:45 p.m. Finally done with all of my professional meetings for the day. Today was actually much better than yesterday, much more interesting. We had different rooms that we were rotating between, and all sorts of different topics were covered by all sorts of different speakers. So we had some really good ones, and even if there were a couple that maybe weren't the most entertaining or the most applicable to me, it was pretty short. So I really appreciated that. And yeah, so today was a much better day, definitely a long day. Right now I am in about an hour-ish long break before I will need to head down for dinner. But while I'm here, I want to give you a little haul of everything I got in my gift bag. So I'm gonna start out with this journal, Walz brand, and this pen, which I really appreciated because just in case I wanted to write anything down, I had the means to do so. Now I actually haven't written anything down, but still nice and something that I can use at work. The next thing I was actually shocked by, because usually when you get free stuff, it's not the best quality, but this is really good quality, and it is actually a Hydro Flask water bottle. And let's see, it is, oh no, I wanted to tell you how many ounces it was. It might just be covered up by the sticker. I'm gonna guess it's probably like 16 ounces. I also got whatever this is. The first thing I thought was hand sanitizer. It looks like a sprayer, and the second thing I thought was pepper spray, but I'm like, why would they give me pepper spray? I'll have to try this out and then put some text on the screen to confirm whether or not it is hand sanitizer, but I got this thing. And the rest of the stuff that I got was food, snacks, and even a couple drinks. And with it, I got this paper, and we have K-12 approved retail products with some of the products in the bag, and then it says at the bottom, other snack items in your welcome bag are for your enjoyment and not K-12 compliant. So let's take a peek at what those items are. First, I got these chickpea puffs, vegan white cheddar flavor. It sounds like maybe they're made from chickpeas. I haven't heard of these before, but pretty cool. Some Cheetos Fanta Sticks, ranch flavored. Strawberry Chex, some Miss Vickie's sea salt and vinegar chips, Milano dark chocolate cookies 2-pack, a chocolate chip cookie from the brand Hershey, some Mott's fruit snacks, and lastly, some cheddar goldfish. Oh, I just realized they gave me a second pen. So for drinks, they gave me a bubbly, which is lime flavored. Here we go. And I actually haven't had one of these before. I know that they're like super popular, but I'm just not a huge fan of sparkling water. I just like regular water, but I'll probably try it and just, you know, see what the hype is all about. And lastly, an oldie but a goodie, water. Now I also got some other snacks. They weren't a part of the gift bag, but I figured I would just share them anyway. At our wrap-up meeting today, there were some boxes with many products that I've seen in our cafeterias that I haven't tried because I don't like feeling like I'm taking away from the kids, like when it's on the line and I take stuff, like I don't want to do that. So I don't, but this is really my chance to try stuff. So I took some Scooby-Doo cinnamon graham crackers. This I have tried before. Cool Ranch Doritos, I just like those. Also some nacho cheese Doritos, some baked Ruffles cheddar and sour cream, some Scooby-Doo fruit snacks, a confetti flavored Rice Krispie treat. And these I actually got 2 of because I actually have these. I've tried them before. I buy them at Walmart sometimes, and they're whole grain Cheez-Its. They're really yummy. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got in my little goodie bag. Now I'm going to chill, get ready, and then head out to dinner.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a number 5 with a strawberry banana smoothie?
What sauce?
Barbecue, please.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
All right, you can play for the first one, but have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. What's up, everyone? It is 2:25 p.m. I'm pretty close to home. I'm in Pennsylvania now, so we're getting to the end of this professional meeting conference experience. This morning, I was a little bit late to breakfast. Not a huge deal, although I didn't get to finish, which was a little disappointing. But they had so many better options for breakfast. And, like, they actually had yogurt and scrambled eggs and, you know, just like protein options by themselves versus like, oh, I could only get it in a burrito or something like that, like it was on the past days, just yesterday. So breakfast was definitely an upgrade. After that, it was pretty much like 4-ish hours straight of presentations, and it really wasn't too heavy today. It was more of a big picture kind of day. So we had a leadership panel, which had some questions that were kind of useless in my opinion, like, you know, what is this leadership person's favorite genre of music or their favorite movie? But by the end, they did get to some really good questions, like what is advice that you have for your younger self about career? So I enjoyed that, and then we actually had the CEO give a 45-minute presentation about the vision that she has for our company, how we're going to grow, change, and innovate. And she seems like a very positive person, very proactive, really wants to make change happen for the better, very open to suggestions and ideas. I actually met her at our nightclub last night, and she was very nice, so I definitely have a good opinion of her. After that, pretty much just went to the bathroom and walked with my fellow dietitians to the parking lot where we all parked, and we had a last little chat, and I just really enjoy getting to talk to them in person, because when we're on our Teams meeting and we're just doing a round robin, you know, with our boss there, like, okay, what's going on at your unit, that's one thing, but you can't just like totally chat, and, you know, it's just nice to hear their opinions on their jobs in general and even a little bit of their personal lives. I really hope that we have more opportunities to be together in person in the same place more and more opportunities to work together, because we're kind of on our own little islands, you know, we do our own thing at our own school districts, and it kind of is isolating because you're the only dietitian at your district. So I just would love to have maybe a similar conference like this one, but just with all of us dietitians, because even just in our 1-hour meeting on the first day, we were talking the whole time. We had so many great ideas going around. I think we're going to make great progress in the area that we talked about, which is food allergies. So I just can only imagine how much we would actually get done in a longer term meeting with all of us there in one place. I got lunch on the way home from McDonald's since they weren't providing it, and it was going to take me almost 3 hours to get home. So that's pretty much it for the professional conference. I hope you all enjoyed coming along for this experience with me, seeing what it was all about, because I didn't know what was going to happen, but it was definitely an interesting experience. There were highs and lows, pros and cons, you know, good things and not so great things, but I'm glad that I got to have the experience, and I hope that you were able to get something out of it. With all that said, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I